Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today I will be sharing some awesome tips to instantly increase your battery life per charge for your Fitbit Versa and Versa Lite Edition, starting right now. In contrast to most budget-friendly smartwatch, Fitbit Versa already has a whopping 4 to 5 days of battery life per charge, but with these tips, you will be able to juice your Versa up to a whole week or even more. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you're someone new to our channel, please consider subscribing to our channel as we do regular videos about Fitbit smartwatch, tech reviews, designing tutorials, and much more. Also check out our playlist tab to find curated playlist for various videos we post on this channel, where you will also find a playlist exclusively for Fitbit Versa containing 54 plus videos and more to come. Be sure to check it out. Starting off, tip number 1. Let's go in the setting on your Versa. Right off the back, you can see the brightness. Currently it's on auto. Change it to dim and you can see the difference right away. Doing this will obviously affect your viewing experience under bright light, but hey, just doing this will definitely add more life to your battery. And if you know that you are going outdoor, change it to auto as it was in the first place, but make sure don't select maximum as that option will suck up the battery charge. Moving on, tip number 2, display awake right under the brightness. This even gives you a heads up saying increasing the time will impact battery life. Currently it's 60 seconds, which wasn't possible before the recent firmware upgrade. Before the firmware upgrade, you only had, I guess, an option to go up to 20 seconds. Now it can go up to 60 seconds, which is good for people like me who wants the screen on for extended period of time for video purpose. But hey, just hit 10 seconds and I bet it will impact your battery life per charge in a good way. Tip number 3, below display awake is the vibration. Keep it on normal. If you are someone who gets a lot of notification, every time you get a notification, the vibration motor has to vibrate the watch, and believe me, if it's on strong and you get like 100 notification a day, it will make an impact on the battery performance. I really wish there was an option to turn off the vibration from here. There is, but it's available on the Fitbit app of your cell phone as shown over here. Click on the watch icon on the top right, scroll down to find notifications, scroll down to find vibration setting. Here you can see always vibrate, which is on in my case, but you can turn it off. If you were to do it, you will not get text, call or app notification, neither it will vibrate the tracker. Next is tip number 4. Click the notifications and here you will get 3 options. The first one is during exercise, turning it off, which means you will not get any notification like call or text during the exercise. And the next one is during sleep, which will help you to have a better sleep unless you are a night hauler and get important notification at night. Moving on to tip number 5. Let's go back to the clock face, and the tip itself is the clock face. Having a darker themed or a monochrome, which is black or white display itself, can save battery life to some extent from the LCD display on the Versa. It's just like switching on the dark theme mode on YouTube or night mode on your Android device. By the way, if you want to get this Apple Watch face, check out the links in the description down below. Speaking of clock face, try to avoid using animated colorful clock face as they can impact the battery performance negatively. Check out our clock face store in the description for a variety of clock face for your Fitbit Versa and Versa Lite Edition. Moving on, next is tip number 6. Long press the left hand side button on your Versa and you'll be taken to this notification panel. Right off the back you will see screen wake, which is on in my case, but believe me guys, this one is a heavy hitter to the battery, as if it's on every time you turn your forearm, the screen will wake up, especially at night if you keep tossing around the bed. I wish we had an option just to turn it off at night time only. Hopefully Fitbit will add it up in the near future. Moving on, tip number 7. Avoid installing unnecessary apps and games, as some of these can run in the background and increase the demand of constant syncing via the phone, which can take quite a toll on your battery life. So I like to have only few functional apps and games. Next is tip number 8. Let's go in the exercise app. Now this tip will be helpful for someone who uses exercise app more than half an hour a day and prefers to extend the battery life. On the contrary, some people will love this tip. Let me show you. Hit this setting icon on top left. Scroll all the way down to find the always on screen. It even says may reduce battery life, which is off in my case, but actually with this option, every time you use the exercise app, the screen will remain on and drain your battery life faster. Second last tip, tip number 9. Stopwatch or the timer app on Fitbit Versa can actually drain your battery. If you forgot to close the app, or if you started the stopwatch and for some reason you forgot to stop it, because with the recent firmware upgrade, this app now has by default the always on screen, which you can see it hasn't turned off even after a whole minute. So for instance, if I were to forget to stop, or you kept the stopwatch on for let's say an hour or two, your screen will also be turned on for that amount of time and will drain your juice out of your watch. And lastly is tip number 10. There is a reason why I kept this one at the end, as some people may not like it, because doing this literally takes the definition of smartwatch away. But if you were to do it, this will definitely improve the battery performance. So for this, you have to go on the Fitbit app on your cell phone. In my case, it's an Android device. Click on the watch icon on top right. Scroll down to find all day sync. It's on in my case, but if you were to turn it off, this means your watch will not automatically synchronize to your phone. That being said, you have to do it manually by coming back over here. Scroll down further and find always connected option. It's also on in my case, but turning this option off means your watch will not be connected to the phone all the time. This also means that you will not receive text, call or app notification constantly, which I would not prefer, but if you were to do it, this will definitely enhance your battery performance. So there you go guys. With these tips, you will be able to get a week or even 10 plus days of battery life per charge. So I really hope you found these tips helpful. If you did, then give this video a thumbs up, and maybe give it a thumbs up anyways as an appreciation of our effort to make this video. I would also love to hear from you guys which trick works the best for you in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming videos from our channel. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.